As Bangladesh grapples with severe instability, the interim government led by Nobel Peace Laureate Muhammad Yunus is finding it challenging to restore normalcy. Amidst this turmoil, indigenous communities have seized the opportunity to push for their rights, demanding constitutional recognition. Despite the government's assurances, significant doubts persist regarding the effectiveness of its efforts. Here's the latest report.
Amid the backdrop of a turbulent political landscape, indigenous communities in Bangladesh recently seized the movement to advocate for their rights. Members from various Bangladeshi indigenous communities gathered in Dhaka to celebrate the newly formed interim government and voice long-standing demands for constitutional recognition and rights.
আমরা বর্তমানে যে গভর্নমেন্ট সেটা স্বীকৃতি চাই আর আমরা আদিবাসী হয়ে আমাদের স্বীকৃতিটা আমরা চাচ্ছি।
Nobel Peace Laureate Muhammad Yunus has recently been thrust into the role of leader for Bangladesh's caretaker government following a period of intense violence that has severely destabilized the nation. This unrest forced Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina to step down and flee to neighboring India, further exacerbating the country's turmoil. Under Yunus' interim administration, there are serious doubts about the effectiveness of efforts to restore peace and stability. Muhammad Tohid Hossain, the Foreign Affairs Advisor for the interim government, has highlighted the extensive but seemingly insufficient measures being taken to manage the crisis and stabilize the situation. The interim government's attempts to address these urgent issues and re-establish order come at a critical moment, but the effectiveness of their strategies remains questionable as the nation continues to grapple with ongoing instability and unrest.
All my colleagues in the Council of Advisors, they are extremely busy with bringing back the normalcy. Everyone has his job cut out. Law and order, legal affairs, then the Ministry of Home's work, foreign affairs, the little that we are doing. And everyone has the jobs to cut out for the next 10, 15, 20 days. I think from September, things will, normalcy and normal way of functioning will start.
Recently, Bangladesh plunged into intense political and social turmoil characterized by extensive violence and unrest. This crisis, which escalated over several weeks, was driven by increasing discontent with the government and worsening economic conditions. The situation peaked when former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina was compelled to resign under the intense pressure from the violent protests and demonstrations. In a dramatic development, she sought refuge in neighboring India, underscoring the severity of the situation and the inability of her administration to control the rapidly deteriorating crisis.